This transformed my financial life. I learned how to make money online without showing my face, working just 2 hours a day from home, and now I have a consistent income. The link is in the first pinned comment.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Nerd Flame channel. I'm Mr. Flame, and today we're setting the internet on fire with the biggest, most hyped list of upcoming films that you absolutely need to see. We're talking about sequels, reboots, and live-action adaptations from the biggest animated classics, superhero sagas, and family franchises that will dominate the box office for the next decade. Prepare your popcorn, because from 2026 all the way to 2037, we have compiled a massive lineup of 40 movies, some confirmed, some fan dreams, designed purely to generate maximum hype. Stay tuned until the end, because we're diving deep into some insane additions that will shock even the most dedicated movie fan. We're kicking things off in 2026 with a blast of pure superhero adrenaline, starting with Supergirl. Fans are desperate to see the next chapter in the DC universe, and a solo movie for the Woman of Steel is exactly the kind of powerhouse event we need to launch a new era, potentially setting up future Justice League appearances. Right alongside it, we have the highly anticipated Spider-Man. Brand New Day, a title that promises a fresh start for the web-slinger, maybe even introducing new versions of classic villains or a deeper dive into the multiverse. These two titles alone would be enough to break the internet, but they're joining massive animated sequels like Toy Story 5 and Shrek 5, which fans have been begging for, proving that nostalgia is the most valuable currency in Hollywood. The early years also feature a potential third installment of Zootopia 3, a guaranteed billion-dollar hit that could expand the world beyond Zootopia City and How to Train Your Dragon. The Return, which would be an emotional reunion for Hiccup and Toothless. In these opening years, the mix of real and fake hype is at its peak. Can you imagine the buzz for an animated sequel like Minions 3 or the fan favorite, the Super Mario Galaxy, coming to the big screen? The sheer scale of these franchises guarantees a massive box office return. The addition of Supergirl and Spider-Man, Brand New Day elevates this initial phase from a simple animated slate to a cinematic event for every major fan base. Every announcement, every poster, and every trailer for any of these films would instantly become the #1 trending topic worldwide. This is where we see the true power of cinematic universes, both animated and live action, converging to give us an unprecedented level of fan excitement. The early release years set an impossible standard for the rest of the decade. The potential for crossover events or subtle Easter eggs across these massive franchises is what keeps the hype machine running. For example, the same year we get the highly anticipated Coco 2, we might also see a second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem 2, creating a perfect balance between emotional, family-friendly fare and energetic action. The sheer volume of familiar, beloved characters returning to the screen in new adventures is staggering. This period is carefully curated to hit every demographic, ensuring that whether you're a fan of superheroes, Pixar's genius, or DreamWorks comedy, there's a tentpole film just for you. We can't overlook the emotional sequels like Ice Age 6, Boiling Point, or the potential return to Aang's world in The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, both tapping into decades of established fan love. These are the projects that build on established lore, offering a sense of conclusion or an exciting new beginning for beloved characters. The strategy here is clear. Deliver on fan expectations while simultaneously introducing new, high-concept ideas. The early list is a masterclass in blockbuster programming. The foundation laid in these first few years, mixing guaranteed hits with highly desirable, yet unconfirmed, superhero projects like Supergirl and Spider-Man, creates an undeniable buzz. This is the ultimate dream calendar for any movie lover. This combination of sequels like Cars 4 and new iterations of superhero icons proves that the cinematic landscape is ready for a non-stop parade of highly anticipated releases. The excitement is just starting, and trust me, it only gets bigger from here. Moving into the next phase, we hit a pure goldmine of Pixar and DreamWorks sequels that define a new golden age for animation. Imagine the hype for a triple punch of Ratatouille 2, Finding Nemo 2, and Incredibles 3 all hitting within the same window. Incredibles 3, in particular, is a sequel fans have been dreaming of. likely focusing on Jack's evolving powers and the family dynamic as they face an even greater global threat. It's the kind of high-stakes, family superhero film that only Pixar can deliver, and its return would shut down social media for days. This period is all about bringing back the biggest heavy hitters from the last 2 decades. The DreamWorks powerhouse is equally strong, with Madagascar 4, Sing 3, and a potential 3rd installment of the incredibly successful Puss in Boots 3. These are sequels that promise massive musical numbers, global adventures, and the return of some of the most hilarious animated ensembles. The simple announcement of a title like Madagascar 4 generates instant nostalgia and promises a return to the comedic chemistry of Alex, Marty, Melman, and Gloria. The sheer volume of fan-requested sequels in this block is unprecedented, ensuring a constant flow of massive box office revenue. We also see the return of other beloved franchises, with Monsters Incorporated, Lost in Scaradise promising a new adventure for Sully and Mike, likely exploring new sections of the Scream/Laugh Factory, or even focusing on Boo as a teenager. This is where the Nerd Flame channel's fake posters would generate the most discussion, envisioning a world where these sequels are all a reality. This period also includes highly emotional potential sequels like WALL-E 2, which would be a beautiful, silent continuation of one of Pixar's most profound stories, and the inevitable Despicable Me 5. The anticipation for these sequels is based on the emotional connection fans have with the original films. A second Up 2 or a follow-up to Brave 2 would tap directly into the hearts of audiences, promising more poignant storytelling and character development. The genius of this list is blending the guaranteed hits with the heartfelt returns, even if they are still unconfirmed. The simple idea of a sequel to films like Up generates an immediate, powerful, and positive fan reaction. Finally, we close this section with the promise of more from the Disney/Pixar library with Inside Out 3, Moana 3, and the massive event that is Frozen 3. Frozen 3 doesn't just generate hype, it is a cultural phenomenon that would reset every box office record. The thought of a 3rd adventure for Elsa and Anna is enough to make this entire phase one of the most exciting periods in cinematic history. This stretch from 2029 to 2033 is a non-stop animation masterclass, delivering one iconic sequel after another. So there you have it, 50 of the most anticipated, talked about, and dream-worthy animated sequels, live-action reboots, and superhero films that will define the next decade of cinema. From the confirmed return of major franchises to the fan-casting dream projects like Supergirl and Samurai Jack live-action, this list is a non-stop train of absolute hype. Which film are you most excited to see a poster for here on the Nerd Flame channel? Let me know in the comments. The cinematic future is bright, packed with endless nostalgia and new adventures, and your boy Mr. Flame is here to give you all the exclusive fake art. But wait, the hype doesn't end here. If you want to see the incredible movie posters for these 50 titles, especially the epic fake posters for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and Megamind live action, you need to hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Give this video a like if you're ready for the future of cinema, and tell me in the comments below which Nerd Flame fake poster you want to see first.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.